Hey friends, it's me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the mistake astronomers made in calculating how far away other stars are from our solar system. So the sun produces this thing called the solar wind, which contains plasma. Plasma is the fourth state of matter. You can look that up on Wikipedia. And then it goes past all the planets, past the Earth, past Pluto and all that. And it meets the interstellar medium and it forms compressed plasma. So here you have this ring. It's actually a sphere of compressed plasma. Now, because plasma has a refractive index, it actually serves as a lens. I call this the solar lensing effect. So the sun generates its own lens. It generates this sphere of compressed plasma at the termination shock where the solar wind meets the interstellar medium. So here, if you look at the Wikipedia website for index of refraction, refractive index, index of refraction is equal to the speed of light in vacuum divided by the speed of light in the medium the light is traveling through. I guess the term is attributed to a British guy named Thomas Young, who it says he came up with it in 1807, so that was a long time ago. But so you have the light coming through space, and then it hits this ring. Well, it's actually a sphere of compressed plasma, and so the light has to slow down to go through this medium, and so it refracts, and that causes a lensing effect, which makes things appear farther away than they really are. So the nearest star is Proxima Centauri, and astronomers calculated it to be 4.25 light years away from our sun. But I've guesstimated that it's approximately 2 to 5 light days away from our sun. So that's a significant difference. Now, with the Voyager spacecraft, with the Voyager satellite probe, it's traveled outside the termination shock, and it's been returning some weird data. And one thing that could be is if you take the lower bound estimate, then right now the Voyager is approximately halfway between our sun and Proxima Centauri. If you take it would be a little bit less than 2 light days away. This isn't drawn to scale. So that's interesting. That might be occurring because at the halfway point, the tug from our sun is going to equal more or less a tug from the Proxima Centauri sun. But if this is true and Voyager survives, a little bit longer, then this isn't drawn to scale, but Voyager will actually be passing through the termination shock of Proxima Centauri. So, you kind of, if you pictured it, it would be like two atoms in an atomic lattice. So we'd have, our sun and our solar system is one atom, and then Proxima Centauri and its solar system is another atom. So that'll be interesting to see if we start getting data from Voyager that that mimics the data we saw when Voyager passed through the termination shock of our solar system. So that'll be very interesting. Now, you've heard probably in the news recently, there's been a lot of talk about UFOs. I've never really been a UFO guy, but I think the main reason is because if the nearest star is 4.25 light years away, it seems like it'd be an awfully long journey for aliens to get to our world. But if it turns out that we're only a couple of light days away, then we're a lot closer to them than we thought, and vice versa. We're a lot closer to them. They're a lot closer to us. So that's something to think about. To me, it's very exciting, and it's going to be good once astronomers catch on to this and get on the ball.